Picture this. Your phone buzzes, you're about to head out for a first date, and your kid has a 9 o'clock soccer game. You take one last look at the custody order, and that little question pops up again. Can dating actually change custody or child support? Welcome to Danny's Den. Let's chat. Today, I'll give you straight, usable guidance. What courts actually care about, the scripts you can use when kids and new partners meet, and how to keep sacred routines. Yes, even Eagles or Yankees game day, steady across households. No lectures, just things you can do tonight. Look, short answer, dating rarely moves custody on its own. Courts ask one question: what's in the child's best interest? Stability, safety, school, and their relationships with both parents. So it's the impact on kids, not your dating life, that matters. Real scenario to make that concrete. If a new partner moves in full-time and starts babysitting overnight within 2 months, judges will notice that. That's different from dinner dates or a coffee meetup. That kind of overnight presence can trigger scrutiny because it changes the household environment. Practical first steps. Do these tonight if you can. First, pull your custody order and read it closely. Look for any notification or visitor clauses. That single paragraph will often tell you what the court expects. Seriously, pull it tonight. Second, document. Keep a calendar, save texts, jot notes about any changes to routines. If something becomes an issue, those details matter more than feelings. Third, check safety. If someone will be alone with your kids overnight, a quick background check or at least a conversation about their parenting philosophy is not rude, it's responsible. I know this feels heavy. I get it. You're juggling new hopes and very real responsibilities. So how do you introduce someone to your kids without turning it into a headline? Wait until the relationship looks stable, when you can imagine them in a weekend routine, and then keep the first meeting short and child-focused. Here's a tiny script you can use. Hey, this is Maria. She likes soccer and brought you a sticker. Short, neutral, and centered on the child. No long backstory, no heavy feelings in the room. If you need to notify your co-parent, use a factual message. Hi, I wanted to let you know I'm seeing someone. No plans to change custody or routine. I'll tell you before any introductions. That keeps the door open for calm problem solving. What if your co-parent fires back with anger? Don't match it. Short answer, acknowledge, restate facts, and offer to talk. I hear you. I'm happy to talk this week. When's a good time? Really? Yes. Keep the conversation focused on logistics, not blame. Boundaries will save you 100 headaches. Overnight visits with a new partner should wait until you've both agreed on safety and timing. On social media, hold off on posting photos of your kids with a new partner for a few months, unless both parents agree. That little pause reduces public drama. Here's a short template you can copy and paste into a text or co-parenting app. Quick heads up, I'm dating someone I see regularly. No plans to change custody or routine. I'll let you know before any introductions. If you want to discuss scheduling or concerns, I'm available for a call this week. Simple, adult, documented. Now, protecting weekends and game day, treat a routine like an actual custody routine. Put it in the shared calendar and set a tiebreaker rule in advance. Alternating years for big game days, or a seasonal flip where you trade prime weekends. If a conflict pops up, offer concrete options. Halftime pickup, record the game for replay, or swap a future weekend. Little trade gestures keep things cooperative instead of adversarial. Need exact words to keep game day sacred? Try, Sam's Sunday game day is important. Can we keep our usual schedule this weekend? I can pick up at halftime if that helps. Or, if you have them for the game, could you record it? Sam loves watching replays. Those lines protect routine while offering flexibility. If you're uncertain about legal steps because your situation feels complicated, one clear next move: talk to a family lawyer in your state and bring your custody order. If you can, schedule that consult. Many lawyers offer a short initial call to scope the issue. Quick empathy check. Moving forward after a marriage brings grief and hope in the same week. Be gentle. If a conversation goes sideways, Pause and bring it back to the child's needs. And if you need help scripting a tough exchange, reach out to a therapist or a parenting coach. You don't have to navigate the feelings alone. Before I sign off, a tiny ritual that works. Pick one song to make part of your family routine. For me, Mary J. Blige's Family Affair does the trick. It's about carving space for joy in the middle of chaos. Play a track before dinner or on the drive to a game, and you're giving your kids a fresh, steady soundtrack. Recap. Short and usable. Dating alone rarely changes custody. Read your order and document. Pause on overnight visitors until you've confirmed safety and stability. Use short, factual messages with your co-parent. Protect routines with calendars and tiebreaker rules. And add small rituals like a song to help kids feel steady. If this episode helped, subscribe to Danny's Den. And here's a quick challenge. Tell me one thing you'll protect this season. A game day, a bedtime, or a playlist. In the comments. I'll read a few next week. If your situation needs legal help specific to your case, book a consult. Details are in the show notes for a free 30-minute legal consultation if I can help. Thanks for listening to Danny's Den. Take care, protect the kids and the rituals that matter, and let's keep finding those new small joys. Let's chat.